Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 13 huge EastEnders spoilers for next week. Next week on EastEnders, Sonia and Reese are arrested for Debbie's murder, while Teddy makes a big move and Junior upsets Cindy. Here's a roundup of all the biggest stories coming up in Albert Square. Reese's deadline arrives for Phil's money, and he is a nervous wreck. To take his mind off things, he wants to go for a day out with Sonia, but she decides against it. Meanwhile, Kathy arranges an engagement party for the couple and Sonia is touched. Right on time, Phil turns up on the doorstep in a fury, and Reese has no option but to tell Sonia that he had to pay time back by today, but doesn't have the money. Teddy and Sharon step in and cool things down as Phil confronts Reese, and Sonia manages to get Sharon to give him more time. But in a surprise move, Teddy decides to take on the debt from Phil, and Reese shakes on a deal, thinking it too good to be true. George pressures Gina to find out who Junior's mystery woman is. Cindy catches her trying to break into Junior's phone, and she quickly feeds this back to Junior. Later, Junior doesn't show up to a secret meetup, and Cindy then arrives at the Vic to find him introducing his date, a woman called Maxine, to his family. While Cindy is furious, Junior tells her it is to create a distraction while his family are suspicious. Harvey is still trying to make money for Maya and is working himself into the ground to earn some extra cash. Gene is hurt when he prioritizes a job over spending time with her. Kathy returns from her trip to America and reports back to Phil that Ben is in a bad way in prison. With Ian staying in the U.S. to try and get him a better lawyer, Kathy urges Phil to help out with Ben's appeal. Sonia is concerned ahead of her upcoming pregnancy scan, and she also gets the news from Sharon that Teddy has taken on the debt. She confronts Reese at the scan and says she's worried about him making a deal with someone he hardly knows. But they soon have bigger problems when Martin tells Reese that the police have made inquiries about him and Debbie. Cindy is still angry about Junior's date, and things get worse when Gina says that he might have slept with Maxine. When Cindy ignores Junior, he says she is overreacting, so Cindy gives him an ultimatum. While they are together, he can't see anyone else. Worried about the police, Reese has a panic attack at home. Sonia calms him down, and they head to the Vic to enjoy their engagement party. But the celebrations don't last long, as the police arrive and arrest Reese and Sonia for Debbie's murder. The couple are questioned by the detectives, who reveal that they have evidence that Debbie was killed. Will Reese face consequences, and will Sonia be blamed too? Gene is worried about why Harvey didn't come home last night, and he says he just kept taking fares to earn more money. To win her over, Harvey offers to help Stacy by picking up baby Charlie from nursery. But disaster strikes when Harvey falls asleep in the hot car, with Charlie in the back. Jack finds them in time, and they rush to the hospital. Harvey is upset about what has happened, as his relationship with Gene hangs by a thread. Chelsea says goodbye to no one and moves into the very crowded No 20. As Denise promises to help her daughter rebuild her life, no one already has new owners. Teddy, who bought the house for him and his boys. Teddy tells Billy and Honey the news and is unfazed when they inform him that Gray killed Chantel and Tina in the house. Harry later makes an insensitive comment that upsets Chelsea, and Teddy makes him apologize. Teddy tells Harry that they need to make friends, reminding him of the trouble they left behind, so they host a housewarming party. As they invite the neighbors, Teddy manages to charm Chelsea and Kim. But at the party, Teddy reveals that he put a last-minute clause into the deal when he bought Gray's house, something that leaves Chelsea stunned. Junior tells Gina that he has ended things with Maxine, making sure Cindy is able to hear the conversation. Cindy is pleased that Junior has chosen her. Later, George accidentally gives Junior some relationship advice, and he decides to put this into action in his affair with Cindy.